Close Detroit Pistons forward Blake Griffin speaks to the media after practice on Monday, January 28, 2019, in Auburn Hills. Vince Ellis, Detroit Free PressDwane Casey broke news during pre-game media availability Thursday night. From the feedback the Detroit Pistons coach received from his fellow coaches, star forward Blake Griffin was going to hear his name called when the 2019 NBA All-Star Game reserves were announced later in the evening. If he doesn't make it, I'm going to be mad at a lot of people, a lot of coaches out there that I've connected with, Casey said before the Pistons faced the Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to try to get my votes back. If he's not voted in a trade, Mavs get Kristaps Porzingis, Knicks create cap room for epic summer no worries. Griffin was among the Eastern Conference reserves selected by the NBA coaches, full rosters. The announcement was made on TNT, when the league convenes in Charlotte on Feb 14-17. Griffin will be making his 6th All-Star appearance, and first since 2015. His previous appearances were with the Los Angeles Clippers, who dealt Griffin to the Pistons a little over a year ago. Trending Pistons news: Blake Griffin was ready for the Pistons. They weren't ready for him, however. Piece in Pistons-Clippers Blake Griffin trade is performing. Blake Griffin has been excellent for the Pistons this season. Photo: Tim Fuller. USA Today Sports. Captains LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo will draft their teams for the All-Star Game, choosing from a player pool that includes the other 8 starters and 14 reserves, regardless of conference designation. The player draft will be February 7 on TNT at 7 p.m. Although the Pistons, 21-28, have struggled since a 13-7 start to the season, Griffin has carried the team. In 47 games entering Thursday, Griffin is averaging 26.3 points, 8.1 rebounds and 5.3 assists per game. More, Tom Gores on trades: we must look at all possibilities. It's a bounce-back season for Griffin, who suffered through several injury-marred seasons before this return to greatness. Griffin credits an off-season of good health. Casey says, he lobbied fellow coaches. He deserves it. Whether I made texts or calls, he deserves it, Casey said. He's playing at an all-pro level. He's way above what I expected as a player. His IQ, his ability to play on the perimeter with the basketball. He's our option A and AB. He's our biggest producer. The numbers tell it when he's on the floor. It's a different level when he's off the floor. We're a different team. Griffin's last appearance came in 2015. Pistons center Andre Drummond didn't make the team. Anthony Davis news shows urgency for Pistons to build around Blake Griffin. Close on Jan. 29, 2018, the Pistons and Clippers struck a huge deal centered around Blake Griffin. We look at how the key pieces are faring 1 year later. Marlo Alter, Detroit.